to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning.
So far, not a bad day. 53 right now. Beautiful day yesterday, 73. But rain is expected today, although it doesn't look as bad as they thought yesterday.
Yeah, it looks sunny out right now. Have you noticed the weather is getting more and more wrong the day before?
Well, it's because of,
Global warming.
yeah. But right now on radar,
Whoa, look at those clouds humming across the screen.
they look threatening. Yeah, there's really no rain in south central lower Michigan, but it's expected to return this afternoon. Let's hope not, because JTV Sports presents college baseball. This will be our third attempt to bring you live college baseball. Spring Arbor University welcoming the Saints from Siena Heights, your old school.
Yeah, my old school. So yeah, we'll see if it happens. See if it happens today. Stay with us. We will let you know. So we're back to reality after a tradition unlike any other, the Masters, and this is all we have left from our haul.
There's more.
Pretty much. Oh, you've brought along some photos.
I brought some pictures. Here we are on the plane.
Yeah, they gave us like a Delta One seat for no reason. That was weird.
That's weird.
It was.
Huh.
And there's Father Chaz. Now, interesting. I don't know if you noticed this, but Father Chaz, he almost missed the plane,
Yes.
but he didn't have anything with him.
No, you didn't.
No, he didn't.
It's miraculous.
It was a miracle.
Joey chose the car rental for us and chose a Masters Green Mustang convertible, and that gave us special treatment. People thought we were some sort of Masters
They thought
related
we
celebrity.
were maybe the Ford representatives.
There you go.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. It was raining some of the time, so we couldn't have the top down.
No.
You ever driven a convertible on the highway, Brandon?
I have
It's
not.
ridiculous. There was me.
You know, you think you...
I don't get carded if I buy alcohol and I'm wearing that outfit.
Says the way back, we bought some merchandise, and Andy had to go to the local Walmart, which was a half hour away,
It's crazy.
to buy a suitcase, and then we couldn't fit them in the car. So we had to put the top down, and yeah, there's no room for any passengers.
Ugh.
It looks, and the reason we'll have no pictures from the Masters itself, because photos are not allowed. No cell phones, no cameras, no nothing.
We have one. There's
Just
the
one.
proof that
Yeah.
we were there. And the proof is that white van in the background, because if it was a fake photo, we wouldn't have had the white van
That's
in the
true.
background.
Yeah, so this is a feature the Masters gives everyone a photo.
Yeah.
And
There's
it's-
actually 6 locations on that main lawn. So there's, like, while we're getting our picture taken, there's also a bunch of other buffoons getting their picture taken as well. This is great. Do you want to tell everyone about this parking spot?
This is our primo parking spot.
Closest.
Our car
Oh, wow.
was
Literally.
the closest to the entrance on day 2, and we think it's because they thought we were Masters, maybe the pace car of the Masters.
Yeah, a lot of people wanted cups back. Brandon, the clear one, or the clear ones are Diet Coke, and the green ones are beer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I can see the ratio
Yeah.
there. Good ratio.
Those weren't just our consumption. That was.
Oh no, they were.
They were.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they were.
Well, you could drink and eat a lot because the prices were unbelievable, and this has been going on forever. And these, the Masters, there's so many secrets about the Masters, but one thing I was able to find out, they make 100,000 pimento cheese sandwiches every night
Really?
from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., and this is the signature item for $1.50,
So good.
pimento cheese sandwich, and we each had several.
I had plenty.
They were
They were
unbelievable.
still in my system Monday. It
Everything's
was very good. It was very good. Yeah, everyone is asking me about it. I've had people say, "Are you sick of telling people about it?" Not really. It was perfect. There were a lot of celebrities there, Bart.
of course,
There's
Scotty,
of course Scotty, the
primarily.
winner. Some that we saw, Lynn Swan. Herm Edwards. Did you see Harry Styles?
No, I didn't see Harry Styles.
Brandon, Peyton Manning is a member at Augusta National. Other, and you'll recognize most of these names. Kirk Cousins,
Oh, yeah.
George Kittle, Jared Goff, Larry Fitzgerald, J.R. Smith, Dwayne Wade, David Rice's favorite musician, Jelly Roll, and Adam's favorite boxer, Jake Paul, was there. Adam's favorite quarterback, Josh Allen, was there. Wayne Gretzky was there. Brandon, your favorite coach, Nick Saban, was there. My favorite coach, Urban Meyer, was there. Dana's favorite TV show host, Chip and Joanna Gaines, were there. And Noah's favorite baseball player, Fred McGriff. Also, Bart's favorite Supreme Court Justice, Brett Kavanaugh, was there as well. But it was a who's who.
It was.
If
It was
you-
unbelievable.
Yeah, it was a who's who.
And we encountered some of the celebrities like Lynn Swan,
Yes.
who's a member of Augusta, and he was giving a tour to a couple of member guests. And Andy walked up to him and said, "Well, hello, Mr. Swan."
I said, hello, Mr. Swan. Did
Hello,
you
Mr.
hear about the
No,
juice?
you didn't. We ran into Lynn Swan just moments after the news broke, but we didn't.
We
have
didn't
the
know.
news. We didn't know because there's no cell phones. No,
which was
and
great.
That was people were so pleasant and civil and nice, and there was no pushing. Everyone smiled. It
What
was-
about the bathroom? If you have the unfortunate situation where you maybe have a little tummy ache, what's the bathroom situation like?
Unbelievable. They clean every stall after every use for everybody every time. It's unbelievable.
It is.
They have plenty of bathrooms. There's no waiting.
Could you imagine that, Brandon?
No.
Could you imagine them doing that at Little Caesars Arena? Or the
There's
or
people,
Ford
there's
Field?
like 10 people in every restroom cleaning and directing and welcoming, and they do comedy. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And the concessions, plenty of them. They're everywhere. Bathrooms, plenty of them everywhere. Gift shop, plenty of them everywhere. It was unbelievable.
And it was an honor to be at Vern Lundquist's last Masters. We got to go over by 16. He didn't work that hole for the whole career, but he's 40 years.
40 years at the Masters. I waved up to the 16th tower. You couldn't see because it's the glass, but I think he
Yes.
saw me. And we did feel like a lot of the golfers looked right at us
Well, yeah,
because of
we're-
our prime positions in a couple of,
Very much so.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
It was very good. It
unbelievable.
was very good.
It was fun to watch.
Can't wait to hopefully try and get back. On Monday, I love to dabble into politics, right?
Really?
No, I don't. But I had a chance to get a few words with Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel over at Andy's Place on Monday. Let's take a quick look at that.
Model for sober living. We can do all kinds of things to help people who are suffering from addiction. But if they don't have a place to go while they're recovering, then chances are they're not going to be successful. And so places like Andy's Place really give people who are struggling with addiction an opportunity to become stable members of our society and, go out, get jobs, support their own families, and really, stay on the road to recovery as opposed to relapsing. And one of the biggest problems in terms of people when they relapse is just kind of going back to where they came from, where they got into some trouble in the first place, and not having stability. And so the stability that a place like Andy's Place provides exponentially increases the chance that that person is going to be successful and going to continue to stay clean. Yeah, we worked so hard at the Department of Attorney General to really maximize the amount of money that would come into the state of Michigan, and we were very deliberate about how we divided that money up. Half of it go into the state, the other half go into local communities all over Michigan. And we really want these county commissions or, township trustees or city commissioners to take some time, dive deep into this, find the best uses of the money in your community, and then get that money spent so that it's helping people. Because every day in the state of Michigan, people are continuing to die because they're suffering from substance abuse related addictions. And we need that money to help people as soon as possible. So I'm hoping the message that can be sent is there are some great ways to spend that money that will help countless people. Let's invest in.
I'm going to tell you exactly what happened there.
Okay.
During that power surge the other day, and we were putting all this equipment back together. We've even lost some equipment during that power outage. So we've been working 24 hours trying to get stuff together, and it's a miracle we're even on the air today. We had people here till midnight last night working on the tech. So we got it.
They said you got it.
We got it. Let's roll it.
That's a good shot.
This is such a model for sober living. We can do all kinds of things to help people who are suffering from addiction. But if they don't have a place to go while they're recovering, then chances are they're not going to be successful. And so places like Andy's Place really give people who are struggling with addiction an opportunity to become stable members of our society and, go out, get jobs, support their own families, and really, stay on the road to recovery as opposed to relapsing. And one of the biggest problems in terms of people when they relapse is just kind of going back to where they came from, where they got into some trouble in the first place, and not having stability. And so the stability that a place like Andy's Place provides just, exponentially increases the chance that that person is going to be successful and going to continue to stay clean. Yeah, we worked so hard at the Department of Attorney General to really maximize the amount of money that would come into the state of Michigan, and we were very deliberate about how we divided that money up. Half of it going to the state, the other half going to local communities all over Michigan. And we really want these county commissions or, township trustees or city commissioners to take some time, dive deep into this, find the best uses of the money in your community, and then get that money spent so that it's helping people. Because every day in the state of Michigan, people are continuing to die because they're suffering from substance abuse related addictions. And we need that money to help people as soon as possible. So I'm hoping the message that can be sent is there are some great ways to spend that money that will help countless people. Let's invest in the future. You definitely want to reinvest in whatever's working, right? So when you have programs that have been effective, they're evidence-based, they've been tried and tested, of course you want to make sure that those are consistently funded, but then it's also a good idea to look at new projects like this, where we don't have that many places like this all over the state. We need that to change. Well, I will tell you that my department intervenes in 100% of the cases where utilities seek to increase their rates. And why we do that is because we want to hold these utilities to their proofs. If you need a rate hike, and that's what you're telling the Michigan Public Service Commission, you better be able to prove it. You better be able to back that up. We think that rates are already too high. Service is not nearly good enough. And then a lot of these utilities have been misspending the money that they've been given for rate hikes in the past. And they need to do better. So we're going to do everything we can at our department. Obviously, we can intervene in these cases. We can argue aggressively against rate hikes, but it's up to the Michigan Public Service Commission to make that determination and to shoot down those rate hikes if they're not deserved or needed. And frankly, it's up to the legislature to, really hold these utilities to account and to say, hey, listen, if you're saying that you need more money to trim more trees, or you need more money to harden the grid, have you actually done those things? And if you haven't, time to refund the money back to those customers who paid those rate hikes to begin with.
Earth Day is coming up. Did you know that? It's one of my favorite days as a kid. Hidden Lake Gardens has a Earth Day event coming up, April 22nd. From 7 to 8 p.m., it's the Earth Day celebration at the Tecumseh District Library, and you can learn about all the benefits of trees with Hidden Lake Gardens. It should be very, very cool. That's in partnership of Hidden Lake Gardens and the Tecumseh District Library.
I heard Dana Nessel brought her little daughter to Jackson and she ran amok.
I don't know if that's who that was, but definitely had a live Marine security with her for sure. It's time now for our I've Been Framed photo of the week, and this is a good one. And you were the photographer. How about that?
awesome.
Congratulations, Bart. It is from the Vista Grand Villa grand reveal.
Yes, and they will be having another grand reveal on Monday from 4 to 6. Everyone's welcome to come out for refreshments, drinks, and tours of their reimagined $5.2 million renovation. It's unbelievable. It's beautiful. These are stained glass windows in the Rose Room.
Very, very cool. And again, yeah, open to the public for the grand reveal on the 22nd. Thank you to Amy and her team at I've Been Framed. If you'd like a photo frame that looks that good, call Amy and her team, the Purple Building on the corner of Wisner and North.
Love Living in Jackson, brought to you by Heather Herndon, the Heather Herndon team at Howard Hand Real Estate Services. And today, Heather spotlights Vermeulen's Home Furnishings for, nearly 100 years, since 1925. Their home furnishing showroom features room-like settings so you can see, touch, and experience the styles. Lynn and Nate Vermeulen are just back from a buying spree in Greensboro, High Point, North Carolina. So soon the showroom will be filled with even more at 2105 West Michigan Avenue, across from Westwood Mall in Jackson.
Our sponsor of the day today is American One Credit Union. Thank you to American One, longtime sponsor and partner here at JTV.
And they'll be with us a little bit later
They
in
will.
today's show.
We'll have the fraud fighters later. We'll be talking about tax scams, which are all over the place.
The third annual Jackson Summit to Reduce Violence is happening now. It goes until 1:30 today at American One Event Center at Keeley Park. You're welcome to stop by, have lunch. They will be featuring keynote speaker Dave Kennedy, director of the National Network for Safe Communities, and he's a professor at John Jay College of Criminal Justice. Happening today. It's free. Stop by and take part.
The Jackson School of the Arts Fairy Festival is coming up on Saturday, which is a wonderful tradition of the Jackson School of the Arts here in Jackson. You can sign up, $25 for your child. Visit jacksonarts.org/fairy.
FAFSA, there's such a problem with the FAFSA form this year. Kids aren't filling it out.
Really?
And so the state of Michigan yesterday announced, if you fill out the FAFSA form, you could win pizza for a year.
From what
Free
chain?
From the state, they don't say.
Oh, like
You get a $750 gift card.
So-
100 people will get them.
100 free pizzas for a year.
100 people will get $750 worth of pizzas.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know if I would fill a form out
I'm going
for
to fill
that.
out the form.
Well, good luck to you. Let's get to our local sports, our JTV Sports scoreboard.
Big night last night.
Big night. Huge night, as former President Trump would say. Huge night. Baseball, Concord 6, Quincy 1, and then Quincy was able to flip the script. Northwest and Western split,
Featuring a grand slam.
featuring a grand salami. Cardinal Mooney over Lumen Christie 5-4. In softball, Lumen Christie took care of, this is Noah's favorite school, Grosse Pointe University Liggett. Lumen took care of them 1-0 and 12-1. Couple nice wins for LC, and then Northwest took care of Western. Here's what's
Featuring an out of the park home run.
an out of the park.
Out of the
Out
park.
of the park home. I like the out of.
Sometimes you have to describe it.
Yeah, you do. I love the out of the park. Here's what's coming up today. There's your baseball, there's your softball, and again, weather permitting for all of this. And yeah, should be a great day. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Who's on the show tonight?
We've got a wonderful show. We're going to get things started with Dr. Alan Lazara, and he'll be with us right after this quick break.